So now we are going to start by sewing this line that we put in the main body, the line that we drew in the main body. We are going to start with that one. So I'm also sewing mine now. As you can see. So you can also start sewing yours. So now we are going to sew the back cover. So this is the back cover. So our lining is on top, material and the material facing each side. Then the lining on top. So we are going to first sew here the neckline. We are first sewing the neckline part. This neckline. So you can measure half an inch, then you sew the neckline. You're going to sew for this back cover. You also sew for this was our neckline. This side that wasn't slanting. You also sew this side for the mapesa. And even this one for the buttonholes. You also arrange it properly. You're also going to sew here. But for this one, you're going to sew like this. You're going to sew from here, but not not on the right side. You're going to arrange it properly. This side, you're going to sew from the inside. But I want to show you how you're going to sew it. You're going to sew from here, going this side, and here downwards. You're going to sew, and you leave only 1.5 inches. You're going to measure 1.5 inches from here up to here. So you're going to sew starting from here, around the neckline up to here. So let me get you when you're done sewing the necklines. Okay, so now when you're done sewing, you're going to get to these points and you make a slight notch like this. You don't have to cut through the thread. So even this other corner, even on this corner, so after you just turn your work this side, you just unfold your work. So let me show you the back cover. So you fold it. This is the back cover. Fold it very well. So you even fold the front cover and this other one. So I'm done turning my work on the right side. This is the back cover. This is the front cover, the one for the buttonholes, this one. And this one is the one where this is the one for the buttons. So now we are going to join this part and this part. When you're joining these parts, you're going to spread your work out like this. And this other one you spread out. You make sure that these join parts meet like this. Then you stitch here. Even on this other side you get this one plus this one, you spread out, then you stitch. So now let me get when you're done stitching. So now I'm done with joining those parts. Make sure that you remove all the pins. So now this is it. As you can see it, I'm done joining, as you can see it. So after joining, now we are going to do the top stitching. So for the top stitching, we are going to first top stitch here around the neck area. So you're going to make a top stitch from here coming upwards here around the neck area, here around the neck area up to down here. So let me find when you're done with the top stitch. So as you can see, I'm done with the top stitching. Hope you can see how my work looks really neat. So now we are going to the sleeves. So now these are the sleeves. We cut out two sleeves, as you can see this, and the lining, two pieces. So our first step, let me first show you on this one sleeve. You get one piece of material and one piece of lining, like this. So you're going to get the lining and you also get the material. This is the material. This is the right side, it's facing the lining. And we are going to first sew here down. I think you can see this and the lining together. You're going to sew this down apart. Here, down. So after sewing here down, you're going to turn to the right side, as you can see. So remember we left was it 1.5 inches for the hem. So you're going to pull this lining upwards. I hope you can see. So it was like, so you're going to pull the lining upwards. Then you measure. So now we are going to measure the 1.5, or you can measure 1.25 since maybe you sewn the 1/4 here. So now you can measure the 1.5 or the 1.25. Or for us who made the notch here, you can just extend here next to the notch and this notch that we made, and you pin. So for other materials we usually iron or press, but for this one it doesn't need ironing or pressing. So you just put the pins. So after putting the pins, you're going to sew around here. As you can see, this and this, you're going to sew around. But while sewing around, you're going to get this net, the stiff net here, and you're going to place it, as you can see, you're going to place it here up in between the material and the lining. So you're going to sew around. So let me get when you're done sewing them around. So after sewing across, you cut out the excess. You cut out the excess, as you can see. So after that, as you can see, this is the sleeve. After that, you're going to, we want to join the sleeve. So for those who saw my previous videos, know how to join the sleeve. So after cutting the excess, we are going to first join the sleeve. We are going to join this side. You're going to join here. You're joining on the right side here. You're going to join. So after sewing from the outside, you're going to turn the sleeve to the inside part, like this. Then again you stitch here from the inside. So now we are done with sewing, as you can see. So let me show you how it looks like. So this is how the sleeve looks like. So I'm sewing 2 sleeves at a time. Yeah, so now we are going to mark where the pleats are going to start from. So let me hope you're seeing here. So from this point, you're going to get a tape measure and you measure 11 from this point, this one. So you're starting from here and we are measuring 11. Let me hope you're seeing the way I'm using the tape measure. So 11 is here. You're going to mark and then you're going to make a notch here on the 11. So this is the part of the sleeves. So now we are making the pleat. I'm going to first sew. So this is our first notch. So you're going to make a pleat. As you can see, I've made a big pleat. You can make big or small. So then again you make another pleat. So please make sure that you have this, the pair of scissors. Then you push the pleat up to when you feel the needle. Up to when you feel the needle. So I'm making another pleat. Some people say they have difficulties in these pleats, but you just have to push the pleat up to when you feel the needle. So this is my other pleat. So now I'm making the other one. So you're going to use this method up to when you get to this, notch, this other notch. So now I'm done with putting the pleats. As I told you, for me, I'm making both sleeves at once. So let me show you how this one has come out. As you can see, I'm done with sewing the pleats. So you push the pleats like this up. So hope you can see my sleeve. So you can see. Let me hope your sleeve looks like mine. So now we are done with the sleeve. With the sleeves, you're going to join to the main piece. Now this was our main piece. So we made the other middle seam. So when you unfold like this, it looks like this. So now we are going to add the cover on the main piece. But before adding the cover, you're going to choose a side where you're going to start from. So if you're going to start from this side or the other side, any side of your choice, you're going to make a hem, a double hem like this. You're going to make a double hem like this. So I want to show you how to add the first side of the cover, since I want to show you the rest on the sewing machine. So I'm going to pin here and I show you. So after making this fold, you're going to measure 9 inches from the folded part. You're measuring 9, so this is where the 9 is, and you make a mark. So you're going to get the cover that we're sewing. So we are starting with this part of the buttons, this part of the buttons. So you're going to place it like this. Hope you can see. You're placing it like this, and we want to first sew. This is the part that we are going to first add on the main piece, this part. So we are going to first sew it like this. We are sewing like this. So you stitch. So I'm going to show you the rest on the sewing machine. Okay, so now we are measuring 9 inches as I have told you before. 9. So this is 9. Then I put this. You're starting with this one for the mapesa, for the buttons. So you put this first one here. So I want to show you, then we stitch at once here. So here. So you're going to from this one to the next one, you're going to measure 5.5. 5.5. 5.5. The 5.5. Then after you're going to bring the next part. So this is the next part. Then again you will stitch. You will stitch. Then after you measure again 5.5 and you place the other part. So let's all stitch. So after doing that, after stitching here and there, you're going to bring this other part, the remaining part, and you top stitch it on top here. You're going to top stitch it on top. So let me get you when you're done stitching. So now I'm done with adding the cover. Now we are going to put the sleeve in this armhole that we left. This is our armhole. So you're going to get this sleeve. You just put it like the way it's going to be inside, and you, so our sleeve is going to be like this, yeah. So as you know, for the gomesi, we first stitch on top like we did to the sleeve here, here down on the sleeve. So we are going to first stitch this and this. You stitch on top, then again we shall fold here inside and we restitch again like the way we did. So now before stitching the sleeve, you're going to come here up on this cover here where we join the pieces of the cover. You're going to count the pleats or the gathers. Now as for me, I have, you can count them from this side. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to get the mid of this pleat. So the mid is 1, 2, 3. So here is the mid, yeah? The mid part of the sleeves. You're going to get this mid part of the sleeves, and you get this upper part of the cover, and you join like this. So then you stitch around. If your sleeve is not fitting on the main piece, I have a suggestion here. So my gomesi is a little bit dark, but I have a suggestion here. If the sleeve is not fitting on it, hope you can see here. So are you seeing this part, how I've folded the gomesi? So this part here, you're going to measure 1 inch or 1.5 inch, then you shape it and you cut it out like this. You shape it from here, you slight curve, then you cut out and you add the sleeve. So let me get you when you're done with adding the sleeve. Don't forget you first stitching on top like the way we did here. We did here on the downer part of the sleeve, eh? That's what we're going to do on the upper part of the sleeve. So you stitch, I find when you're done stitching, then we get to the modalizo. So now the part of the modalizo is this other part, this other side. So when you're putting the modalizo, you're going to fold twice like this. Hope you can see, you're folding twice. Then this is the modalizo. Let me show you from the other side. From this, well, okay, let me show you from here. After folding like this, you fold twice like this. Hope you can see. So you turn your work, you get them. This is my modalizo. Then you put here. Let me fold a bit. You put here and you stitch. Hope you can see. It looks like this on top, then it looks like this inside. You stitch from, you just stitch a little bit of the modalizo. So after stitching, then you're done with your gomesi. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll show you when it's done.